15 of season 1, episode 6. Let's watch this episode. You're telling me that he forgot what floor he left the car. That was Derek, right? Yeah, I think it was Derek. It was not that often. This is a good idea, to distract it, but I think it will still find you. Yeah.
What, just because of her family? Wait, what?
What about calls from, parents? I know that. Oh, yeah. Calls will be pissed off.
The shift, you do it through anger, by tapping into a primal animal rage. And you can't do that with her around. I can get angry. Not angry enough. This is the only way that I can teach you. Now, can you stay away from her?
I know. Of course. Of course not.
If that's what it takes, do you want to live?
Titan. La Bête du Gévaudan. The Beast of Gévaudan.
Oh, the beast. They it's cool that they kind of referenced it, in season 1. That was the enemy of season 5. Can't wait to get to that season. It was amazing.
Mysterious animal attacks, just like a certain town called Beacon Hills. So what was it? The animal? Nobody knows for sure, but I can tell you one thing, it definitely wasn't a mountain lion.
Derek?
Was it even coming? Oh yeah, it was standing. That makes a little bit more sense, because if it was running towards him, it could have already captured him while he's trying to open the door. I don't think it wanted to hurt him. Okay, so he knows that he's not supposed to see Alison, yet he comes with the car and parks it in front of the house. Like, of course they're gonna notice you. I'm never gonna forget about it. That's the best option right here.
You seriously need to stop doing that. So what happened? Stay away from Allison.
Stay away from Styles.
Stay away from Allison. Stay away from Allison. Stay away from Jackson. Stay away from Jackson. Oh, come on!
Him, you cannot stay away from. Him, you can just stay with. You don't have to stay away from.
Still not talking to me?
He has some questions. You can see that on his face. He has a lot of questions.
What did he say? What, he wants you to tap into your animal side and get angry? Yeah. All right, well, correct me if I'm wrong.
His name was Argent.
Your ancestors killed a big wolf. So what?
That's cool, right? I mean,
Take a look at this picture. What does it look like to you?
totally just like the monster that you saw, when you last episode. Yeah, you know the monster I'm talking about.
Lydia?
It looks...
You get angry. Maybe learning to control it is tied to learning to control your heart rate.
Like the Incredible Hulk.
Kind of like the Incredible Hulk, yeah.
No, I'm like...
Yeah, it's like the Incredible Hulk.
This is exactly how I wanted to spend my free period.
All right, ready?
No?
Remember, don't get angry.
Starting to think this is a really bad idea.
He does have a caring friend right there, you know.
Son of a bitch!
You know what? I think my aim is actually...
Styles was actually enjoying doing this, you know. Especially the fact that he was also mad at him.
I'd rather be dead. Right, you're not gonna end up like Derek. All right, we'll figure it out.
Plus, you got me, bro, here, so you're not gonna ever be like Derek.
Really? In a boys' locker room? That doesn't make any sense at all.
No, it's like... something...
Uh, you know, I kind of feel bad for Jackson because he does not have anyone to deal with this, you know. He does not have a friend who can actually talk about this and figure out together like Scott and Styles.
It feels like something's been... It feels like something's been stolen from you.
But the thing is that this is more of like a teamwork, you know. It's not about you.
Haven't you ever learned there's no I in team?
My point.
Yeah, but there is a me.
Quicker! Styles, sign me.
Oh no. Sorry man, I tried.
Hey!
Hey.
You don't mind, do you?
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna bring your grade down.
Well, I mean, maybe I could bring your grade up. Come to my place tonight. 8:30?
Tonight?
8:30.
I'm sorry, tonight I'm kind of busy.
Let's settle down. Let's start with a quick summary of last night's reading. Greenberg, put your hand down. Everybody knows you did the reading.
Who's Greenberg? We never seen Greenberg on the show.
McCall.
I always hated that at school, you know, they could just look down, you don't want to be cold, but then you were cold and you did not even read.
The reading of the Gettysburg Address.
What?
That's sarcasm. You familiar with the term sarcasm, McCall?
Very.
Did you do the reading of...
Okay, I get it. When you said you very looked at yourselves because the one who's always, you know, being sarcastic, I get it.
Come on, buddy. You know I can't keep you on the team if you have a D. How about you summarize the previous night's reading?
When you're doing that, you're just another hormonal teenager thinking about sex, you know? You're thinking about sex right now, aren't you?
Of course he is, I mean, obviously.
On the other hand, that was different, okay? I don't think she makes you weak. I think she actually gives you control. She's kind of like an anchor.
You mean because I love her?
Exactly.
Did I just say that?
Yes, you just said that.
I love her.
Yeah, he kind of established.
I think I'm totally in love with her. Ow! My God, wow.
Can we talk about this, please?
Just something to point me in the right direction, okay?
You have no idea, you know, that he's the enemy. Yeah, I did that, you know. Yeah, I did. He's the one who did.
Laura? We're about to find out.
I got mad. I really got angry. It's trying to show, that I got angry about the case about this doctor.
Hit him again, and then you'll see me get angry. Right. All you.
You've got to be kidding me.
Why did he think that would work? I mean, seriously.
Was it okay? I mean, that was a hell, right?
No, it was not.
Technically. Well, what did it sound like to you?
That's much better. That's what you're talking about.
I'm gonna kill both of you. What the hell was that? What are you trying to do, attract the entire state to the school?
Sorry, I didn't know it'd be that loud.
Yeah, it was loud.
And it was awesome! Shut up. Don't be such a sour wolf. What did you do with them?
What? I didn't do anything.
Oh no. Of course, it's gonna heal. Okay. I mean, do I need to explain myself? This episode is actually amazing because it focuses more on controlling his powers, and honestly, that is something that that's the episode you would expect, like episode 2 to be, but with everything that was going on, I can understand and say, okay, maybe it's understandable why late in this episode, because if you in sort of good disposition, the first thing after getting out of control is trying to get into control. Therefore, you're gonna try to train yourself whatever way possible. But the thing is that they also didn't trust Derek, and Derek was the only person who understood what was going on. So going to him when you think he's actually a major would actually make you think that, okay, if I go to him, it's only gonna teach me how to kill. So I'm gonna avoid him. So it was understandable, but there was no anyone else who could and help them. That's why you could see multiple episodes being made, and the situation just getting worse and worse, and him not being able to control his temper. But now that they know that Derek is not the one who's not the killer, he went to him and asked for help. And now this episode kind of focused more on Derek helping Scott become, somewhat stable. But I think the person who actually did majority of that is Styles. Is the one who actually helped him, because Derek obviously his way of helping is different than what Styles did. Because if you can see that the way Styles helped you is more in a understanding the person than you go say, okay, I think the whole way we're gonna help you is by doing this and that. Whereas Derek is more of like, I've been in this situation and this is how we used to do it. This is how people usually, and can somewhat be able to control themselves in our family. So he just took whatever they did in the family with the anger and all that and just applied to Scott. While Scott is not working, it was not working very well. But Styles was there and like, you know what? I remember this and this and that and that, and I think the reason why you were able to come back to normal and didn't go around killing people is because of Allison. So you have to sort of think of as your anchor, and be able, every time you get angry, just think about it and you become back to normal. So, that's the one thing that actually I was like, yeah, that's really actually understandable. Sometimes when pain, you just think about the things you love and you just ignore the problems. Just ignore the problems until they go away, like stairs away. So yeah. I hope that the next episode I based based on what I actually think it is about, I think they will be stuck at a school and the wolf will be trying to kill them somehow. Because I think they're already at the school, they already invited the wolf. So I don't think the next episode won't be about that. It will make sense to actually, invite the wolf. Then the next episode will just start like a new episode and it's creation another issues. Then later on we also have an episode where they're at school and then been trapped. I don't think so. I think that the next episode is about that. And the only thing is that I don't remember what that episode. I don't remember about a lot of things, but one of them is how did Allison, Lydia, and Jackson came to the school. Like, why? What was the purpose? I really don't. I don't know. I don't remember. So I can't really watch the next episode. Now, there are some things that I just want. This episode, the friendship about school and stuff, it's more reflected here. They make the obvious. They're like, we want you to know how much of a bond this character do have. Why they care about each other that way. And this is literally shown in the entire episode. Every scene tells us one story in almost every scene, not all of them, but almost every scene. And every time they're on screen together, it's just you can help it but laugh because they kind of complete each other, and that's what friendship is about. You're completing each other, understanding each other more than anyone. And this character, they do that. They really do that a lot. And there are a lot of scenes, that really show that it showed us this. And obviously, the important one is about the training. The fact that he knows that his friend might kill him anytime he gets angry, but he's like, at least go to where there are no people, and I'm gonna train you by making sure that you get angry. Then we actually have a chance of turning into a friend attacking me, but I believe in you that you're gonna think about your girlfriend, then calm down, and nobody gets to die. So yeah, that's the idea. So you can see that he actually believes in his friend, that there's a possibility that he will not kill me. So that's the kind of friendship that everyone wants, but nobody gets. It's like that. I mean, obviously. So this episode, the relationship, I think is the best for me. It just reflects what season one reflection and later seasons, why they're different. I mean, it's called progressing the story. It's like, I think it's understandable that we start with these characters where they're in more of a good place, not a good place, but they are more friendly each other. They love each other. They see no wrong in everything they do. It's not that they don't see no wrong, but it's they understand each other. They apologize to each other. Where else you compare them this season, this first season to later season 5, you can see the friendship drifting away. Obviously, they do come back together, but this season 1, I think also season 2, the friendship was, I think, the strongest. Whereas later season, they kind of had a lot of things happening that they actually started, reducing the amount of time of the friendship, was showing us the connection between these characters. And I think the season 3, I believe, was the last season where we actually get to see them with a real friend, not a real friend, but in this kind of moment. But it was more in the sad way. But I do remember it was in season 3. It was after Styles. I think he was in the hospital, and I think it just season 3. What I'm trying to say, season 3, its friendship wasn't more like this friendship. This one is more happy and more the good way. But the season 3 relationship, especially season 3B, is more of the sad one. Like, I will always be there for you. You are my brother. I will always be there for you. And because they're in a tough time, but this time it's not Scott who needs help. It's actually Styles who needs help. He's actually in a way, in a moment where he actually needs some help and somewhat, his father. Oh yeah, I think his father was. I'm not so sure if I don't remember, but I do believe it happened in season 3 where Styles' father did find out about the werewolves, but I just feel like I don't really remember if it happened in season 3A or B. I do believe it's B, but I'm not so sure. So until then, Scott was the only one who understood what Scott and the other ones were in the group. But the only ones who understood about what is actually happening with the wolf things and everything like that. So everything that was happening to Styles, he knows that this things, everything that is happening is way too dangerous, and actually I need to be there for him. And if he by any means he want me to turn him into a war so that he could survive, I will do it. He even offered this to him. So the friendship, the difference is that one is more said and understandable. Not only that any of them is not understandable, but it's actually said. But this one is more friendly. It's just good moments, not all good moments, but you can see the vibe that this show right now is more light mode. It's, light. You can even they usually shoot everything during the day, whereas the later seasons more of a dark one, which I do prefer because I mean it's a horror show, kind of horror show. So it's understandable why those later seasons were more like that. So yeah, and staying away from Alison, I don't think that was gonna work because you see almost every day you go to some classes, so obviously you're gonna see him almost every time. So it's just going to be hard to stay away from him. But now that he knows that it's the Alison is the anchor, then all he has to do is just make sure that he spend a little bit more time with him. There, yeah. So this is actually my reaction and review to season 1, episode 6, 7, 6, 6, yes, 6. And it's one of my favorite episodes from season 1. Whereas season 1 is not the strongest season, but it's still an enjoyable entire season, I love that I usually laugh a lot of the time because of everything that is happening. It's really amazing, it's really amazing. But I just love, the more, this is surprising moments which you do get on the later seasons, but this is still good. So I really do love this season. So guys, if you like my reaction, make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what you think about this episode. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.